challenger to my right, from Dangertown, USA, weighing in at 203 pounds, he is the winner of the 2019 Vacation Tournament Limitless Wrestling World Champion, the salt of the earth, he's better than you, and you know it, MJF Maxwell Jacob Freeman.
The bell has rung, and this is the one we have been waiting for, Rich.
MJF, salt of the earth.
Yeah. So he says, so many people say, but there was a video produced for the Limitless Wrestling, social media and whatnot, just showing the story of these two men, not only in Limitless Wrestling, but just in professional wrestling. The humble beginnings of both these guys, more so humble beginnings for Retro Anthony Greene. Started as a kid who just wanted to be in the wrestling business. Would show up, annoy people, and just try to get on a show, be a referee, whatever it took. Oh, Anthony Greene up over the top!
He cleared that top rope and just took down MJF.
And like I'm saying, he started from the bottom. He worked hard to get where he is. MJF paid a lot of money to get where he is. He got great training. He had tutors. He had all these things that Anthony, whoa! Immediately off the bat, disqualification.
I'll be back.
I cannot believe what I have just seen it. This match is now no disqualifications. It will be restarted. MJF has no back doors out. He must fight Anthony Greene, but Anthony Greene is in a bad way.
The problem is it's not the back door, it's the front door that's ailing him right now. He just got kicked right in the groin, but is able to double leg dive the champion and starts pounding away.
Anthony Greene fighting through the pain. Both these men just fist fighting, trying to take each other out, throwing hands. Anthony Greene, winner of the 2019 Vacation Land Cup. MJF won this championship earlier this year, and now Anthony Greene, his second defense of this title.
AG now gonna fully take advantage of those no disqualifications.
Oh, wait a minute.
He just grabbed a beer or a drink or something from a fan at ringside.
Yeah, and he clocked Anthony Greene over the head. Anthony Greene went down like a sack of bricks.
I mean, hats off to Randy Carver for not allowing our main event to end that way and then having the gumption and the fortitude, the intestinal fortitude.
Yeah, he doesn't want these people to see a 13-second fluke of a match, you know, where MJF clearly had a game plan to throw a low blow in there, get out of this town as fast as possible.
And that would be just like MJF to look for the easy way out. Literally told me to say what I said at the beginning there. He wants to bring this title with him to Jacksonville for all elite wrestling, which, by the way, we do support all professional wrestling. Of course, you can watch that starting on October the 2nd on TNT. And now MJF
and Anthony Greene coming dangerously close to us and back towards the. They just went out back. Rich, we've lost sight of Anthony Greene and MJF.
We certainly have. I hear
banging and clanging back there.
Oh, and MJF just got thrown right through the curtain. Compliments of the challenger, Retro AG, and the champion MJF. Lots of excitement here tonight. What a card we've had, top to bottom. We've seen a little bit of everything. All the seasonings were in this card tonight.
Yes, a fully fledged 9-course meal to be had here at the Portland Expo Center, Portland, Maine. But this is our main event. This is the reason why we're all here. We want to see if Anthony Greene has what it takes. He's worked so hard. He's been getting the breaks, but does he have enough to win the championship?
And this building, so much history in the world of professional wrestling. So
Anthony
much
Greene scales to the top rope.
And watch this, he's gonna walk the rope. MJF, he had him well scouted.
Anthony Greene earning himself an evolved contract, and the only way that he will be able to continue performing here at Limitless Wrestling is if he is the champion. If you are the champion, you must hold up your deal. You must defend your title. But if he doesn't win, he may be gone from Limitless Wrestling.
Yeah, and that would be a real shame because this kid, like you said at the outset, just has worked so hard, put so much into becoming a professional wrestler, and now just gets taken head first into the ring post.
Yeah, you heard the clang of his head off that ring post. Not able to get his hands up to block it, just took the full brunt.
And MJF now biding his time, fixing his knee pads, now stepping on the arm of Anthony Greene.
Oh, it's stomping on the forearm of Anthony Greene.
And not looking too good for the challenger right now, but like Randy Carver said, no disqualification now in this match. Anything goes.
Smart tactic by MJF. You see, Anthony Greene utilizes that arm for many things. He likes to hit that springboard second rope cutter. He likes to use the way more prettier, the walk up. So he must hook with that arm. If he cannot hook with that arm, if it bothers him, it could slow him down, or he could just not do the move.
MJF saluting our fans here with the one finger salute.
Very disgusting tactic of just giving the fans the middle finger.
I wonder what his trainers, Brian Myers and Pat Buck, think of what MJF has turned into.
You know, I'm sure MJF wasn't much of a different person when he started training there, so they know what they're in for.
Elbow to the top of the head by the champion. Now gonna, like you had said, he's taking one of the wings out. He's going right to work on that arm.
It's going to be hard for him to implicate all of his moves that he likes. His entire repertoire is being hindered right now by being put into this armbar.
And it's not just the maneuvers that he likes, but it's the ones that he needs to employ.
Exactly.
To capture that
better myself.
Prestigious championship, the Limitless Wrestling World title.
It has been defended on a separate continent. It has been defended in Europe, in England. So technically it is a world championship.
Absolutely.
MJF grabbed 2 handfuls of hair. Remember, that is legal because this match is now a no disqualification match handed out earlier by Randy Carver if you're just joining us.
Anthony Greene has been waiting for this opportunity for some time. You had alluded to the Evolve contract. This young man has also been picking up championships. The former CZW world champion held it for
30-something minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. So he did that. A local championship, Chaotic Wrestling, out of Massachusetts. He won that championship. But 2 of those things, he lost both those titles. So Anthony Greene, he needs to be able to pick up a win, but he's not in winning ways right now. He's having a rough go of it. Oh, and a traditional Irish whip. Very rarely do you see that maneuver, and you can't take anything away from MJF. MJF is a great competitor. He is a student of the game. He does know what he's doing inside that ring, even if he likes to cheat while he does it.
Apparently no need to hook a leg on that pin attempt. And now just wasting time, again, mouthing off to the fans, taunting them at ringside. These fans who paid their hard-earned money for a great night of professional wrestling here in Portland, Maine. Our biggest show ever. We couldn't have this one at the Armory.
The biggest independent show in the history of Maine, filling this place. MJF, Anthony Greene, this is the match that everyone has come to see.
And MJF now continues to taunt the fans when he should be focusing on his opponent. Just shoved referee Eric Greenleaf aside.
Yeah, that's illegal now. Can't be handed out a fine for touching an official in a non-disqualification match.
Fist right between the eyes. MJF now puts Retro AG up on that top turnbuckle. Now.
And another close fist.
The southpaw MJF.
Both of these men left-handed.
And there again, he goes back to work on that left hand of the challenger, Anthony Greene.
Notice he has a Greco-Roman knuckle lock on that left arm. So Anthony Greene must throw shots with his right, his weaker, less dominant arm. But Anthony Greene all the way up to the top, walks the ropes into a crossbody. Not able to get a pinfall, rolls off of MJF.
So smooth, and
he's got to close this distance. He's got to gain a few breaths. He's got to close this distance. He's got to stay on the champion.
No doubt about it, but he has been taking a pounding for the past several minutes. So I think he executed that maneuver just to give himself a little time to regain his senses, get some of that feeling back in that left hand and arm.
Rich, we hope so.
I do as well. I don't want to see our championship leave this fine promotion. And now MJF caught, jawbreaker, neckbreaker now by Retro AG.
And we've heard Randy Carver say, Limitless Wrestling Podcast, that after this date, he only has MJF for 3 more dates. He has him signed for 3 more dates, and he will fulfill his commitments as champion. So, good vibrations, taking down MJF, but not able to get the pinfall.
2 men, very similar paths, very young in this business. MJF, about 4 years as a pro. Anthony Greene, who started his training in 2010, but paid his dues, put the ring up, helped out at shows whenever he could. Did a lot of time refereeing as well. But you talk about a kid that he's all good, Anthony Greene, which was cute and all fine and everything, but he completely reinvented himself.
All good wasn't good enough. He had to find himself, and he had to gain a following while he learned his trade and mastered it.
O'Connor roll off the ropes, holds onto the tights. And AG almost held down the champion for the count of 3.
Oh, a super kick right to that arm, taking out that wing. Picks him up. Whoa!
Oh, shoulder breaker.
Butterfly shoulder breaker. But Anthony Greene, you can see his left arm, he can't even lift his hand. It's almost limp.
He's trying to get some of the feeling back in that arm best he can. But yeah, like you said, it's just, you see it right there. He's trying to shake his hand, get the fingers moving, trying to get some of the blood flowing back in that arm, because right now he's a one-winged warrior, and he is going to have a hard time beating a wrestler the caliber of MJF. Give the devil his due, but he's not going to be able to beat the champion with one hand.
MJF, like I said before, has to survive 3 more dates with Limitless Wrestling. Then he can steal that title and take it to AEW indefinitely, because he will be contractually obligated to them. Anthony Greene.
Anthony Greene stopped. And again, the double stomp right to the left arm. We know what the strategy is. He's just going to try and force AG into submission, or to the point where he just can't execute.
Well, Quacket driver number 4.
Oh, 1, 2, and no.
Double overhook. Emerald Frozen just dropping Anthony Greene down on his neck. And you can see that move takes a lot out of you, especially when your arm is damaged and he uses his body weight to just lift you up by that arm. And you can see Anthony Greene cannot move his hand. His shoulder may be dislocated, his elbow may be dislocated. He has no strength.
2 finely conditioned athletes that have got some superb training in this career. The aforementioned Pat Buck and Brian Myers of the Creative Pro Wrestling Academy in Long Island, New York. Anthony Greene, who got his training from a guy that was on the very first Limitless Wrestling show 4 years ago. Of course, the firebrand Brian Fury of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy in North Andover, Massachusetts.
Yes, the head trainer at New England Pro Wrestling Academy, where I am an assistant trainer, an absolute talent. Brian Fury, and whoa, MJF, he'll land on his feet after that. Oh.
AG faked him out.
Whoa, Pedigree takes him down.
Wow.
Get on him, Anthony! Get on him, you gotta go!
Even if you just gotta drape an arm over the champion.
He can't, he just can't move, he can't.
It's like a it's crippling right now. And I've been there. I know exactly what he's going through right now, maybe not to the extent of having somebody stomp on my arm, but I recently had tendonitis in my left hand, and it just, everything you go to do, it just hurts because you have no use of that whole arm.
And it takes long, it takes you longer to do everything. But if Anthony Greene can only just create distance, if he can only interrupt MJF's task here, then he's not going to win.
MJF down on the floor. AG throws him back down to the floor.
What's he doing?
He's going under the ring. Up comes the new beautiful Limitless Wrestling ring skirt. And he's got himself a chair. I didn't know there were any weapons left after that main state street fight we had.
There's 2 chairs out here.
I heard they're still trying to stop the bleeding on Brandon Kirk. As AG's got a cup.
He's got a door!
There you go.
Why do we have doors?
Because tables have already run their course. Doors are the new thing.
Doors are the thing in professional wrestling.
And he is setting up that door on the 2 chairs. And right there at ringside, anything goes. Referee trying to reason with AG to get him back in the ring, but that would be stupid. And the challenger who won the Vacation Land Cup tournament wants to make good on his guaranteed title shot by winning the trophy.
MJF able to weasel his way out, stick a finger right in the eyeball of Anthony Greene and get back in the ring. You know he wants nothing to do with that table.
So if MJF loses the title, does that mean we don't have to have him on the next show?
I don't know. I don't know the logistics of that. I know that he is signed for those 3 shows, so possibly he may have to have a return match depending on how this goes.
Just don't like him. Ooh, elbow right under the jaw. And now
MJF ascending to, goes for that double stomp again. Oh, super kick to the outside.
AG quickly following up.
Oh, Anthony Greene pitched out. Oh no!
Choking?
He's trying to push him off onto that table.
That's right. I'm sorry, they're not the table, the door.
The door.
The door
that's fashioned like a table.
Yes. Why just set up a table when you can put 2 chairs and a door over it? And MJF.
What's he going for here?
Oh, jeez.
You know he likes to apply that it's almost a rope-assisted pile driver up to the second. Goes for good vibrations, but he's caught. Crossroads. Anthony Greene goes down.
MJF.
1, 2. Anthony Greene kicks out.
Unbelievable. What resiliency. MJF showing his respect to his best friend, Cody Rhodes.
Yes, his best friend in the whole world, Cody Rhodes. He loves that dog, Pharaoh, but he didn't nail the crossroads as Cody Rhodes may have taught him. He wasn't able to put away Anthony Greene.
His jacket, I don't know if you caught it up here on the monitor, said Nightmare.
Yeah, I saw that.
Very proud of his friendship.
And almost his new heritage.
And he knows where his bread's buttered. And now MJF on the ring apron. Not a lot of room on that apron, by the way.
No, it is a very slender apron as he lifts Anthony Greene into a fireman's carry.
Gonna take him through the door.
Yes, he was trying to hook him for what seemed like a Death Valley driver. But Anthony Greene, oh, they spear him!
He just speared him off the apron through the door.
Those chairs went flying into the fans.
Very dangerous territory outside the ring. It looks like one of our fans has just put that chair back where it was, as neither man able to come up, at least from this angle that we have on our monitor.
Eric Greenleaf administering a count. No disqualifications. You can still be counted out if one man gets into the ring before the other.
The fans are trying to rationalize with the referee. As the count is now up to 7, I mean, it's no disqualification, doesn't mean no count out. As AG.
A count out is not disqualification.
No.
Oh, and Anthony Greene gets in the ring.
Just rolls in at the last second. MJF, Anthony Greene here in the main event of Know Your Enemy from Limitless Wrestling for the Limitless Wrestling World Championship. MJF slowly rolling towards the ropes. He's trying to get back to a vertical base, as is the challenger. But going through that door, I think, took a lot out of both gentlemen.
Yes, below that door, after the cracking and the splintering and probably the piercing of your body is the floor. And when you hit that floor, it is solid.
It's going to be a battle of endurance, as we have just surpassed 20 minutes from the opening bell since this match began.
Anthony Greene and MJF facing off.
And listen to these fans really responding, appreciating the efforts.
Oh.
Well, square up here. MJF got his fist cocked. AG does as well. And now it's going to be a slugfest for the Limitless
Anthony
Wrestling
Greene, though,
title.
throwing right hands. MJF throwing right arm, forearms too. So maybe on that spear to the outside, he may have damaged his own left arm in doing so.
MJF, Anthony Greene. Oof. Listen to these fans.
Unbelievable.
Trading blows back and forth. Everybody's essentially just booing anytime MJF does something.
The fans here are not behind MJF. There's a few stragglers around.
Yeah, these fans do not like MJF. There's one genius at
chops him in the throat.
We got one fan at ringside has a sign that says MJF is better than me, so I guess he's been drinking the Kool-Aid. As
that kid thinks he's going to get a job with AEW if he butters up MJF. That's not how it's going to happen.
Fist winds up.
What is he? Winding up a big punch. Oh, and headbutts Anthony Greene right on the jaw.
He sure did.
Goaded him in.
Anthony Greene laying on the canvas. MJF, instead of going for the pin, Max, he's just going to, he wants AG to get counted out. He'd rather humiliate him.
MJF telling the referee to count him out like a boxing match. Count up to 5.
And if AG can't get back to his feet.
7, 8.
And this could do it if he cannot get back. He's up to one knee.
Oh no. Anthony Greene nips up. He lives to fight another day.
So much resiliency from the challenger.
Wait a minute. He just hit a combination and floored MJF. Shots to the back of the head, Rich.
Going for the knockout blow here.
What is Greene doing? It's no disqualification.
Yeah, I don't think the referee's aware of the rules. Gonna go for the knockout, try and give him a 10 count. I mean, that would be like a Texas death match.
Yes, last man standing, Texas death match, whatever it happens to be. But Anthony Greene doesn't want anything to do with that. He's gonna lift him up.
Grabs him by the back of the trunks. Might be seeing a little bit more than we want to there.
Oh, is he gonna go for it? Is he gonna be able to do it?
Got him in position.
Oh, he's biting his ear!
Oh, what is he, Holyfield?
He is biting his ear!
He's Mike Tyson biting Evander Holyfield. Oh,
crossroads!
again.
Oh, a disgusting crossroads!
1, 2, no!
Anthony Greene kicks out!
Absolutely unbelievable.
2 crossroads! He was able to kick out of 2 crossroads and MJF biting his ear. Oh, Fujiwara armbar.
And that, you see that we talked about it all during this match. Just trying to take that arm out, now gonna try and force a submission. AG trying to get to the ropes, but I mean, no disqualification. I guess he wouldn't have to break the hold.
He wouldn't have to break the hold. But who knows with Eric Greenleaf. Oh, it rolls him into a pinning predicament. Wait a minute. Crossface. Yes, he's got it locked in.
Now he's trying to force that submission. Got the right arm hooked. AG.
Yeah, he's not able, he doesn't have a perfect grip on it though because of his arm is damaged.
MJF trying to hang on as we are over 24, nearly 25 minutes gone since the opening bell.
Rakes the eyes of Anthony Greene.
I'll tell you, this is a beautiful building, but it is hot in here. And as the longer this match goes on, it's sapping the strength. These two have completely worn each other out. AG a little more so worn out than MJF, as he, the champion that is, has gone under the ring.
What is he doing?
Can't see from...
Seems to have disappeared.
He's got another chair.
Oh, I see him there. Wait a minute.
It's a chair wrapped in barbed wire.
That chair has barbed wire around it.
Oh, come on.
That must have been left over. Brandon Kirk must have left that under the ring. You know, he was here earlier and he had all sorts of crazy stuff under there. He must have snuck in at midnight. Oh!
Oh, jeez.
Super kicks that chair away. Oh, and it went for you.
Little tit for tat, if you will. MJF now
hooks him around. What's he got to go for here?
This is the so much prettier. He connects. Legs are hooked.
1, 2, 3. Anthony Greene wins.
History has been made.
A boy who wanted nothing more to be a wrestler is the Limitless Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Come on, is this for real? Wow. MJF actually raising the hand.
I have never seen